All right, so here I'm trying to, what I want to do, I'm going to give her a little second over here. So when I'm over there, I'm trying to do a lot of, when she chooses to come to me, walk with her a little bit, and I'm going to do the same thing here. And then I'll release the pressure. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to release the pressure because we're trying to walk now, right? So she does really good when we're walking in the grass. She doesn't really pull away, but for some reason on the path here, she does pull away, right? So I'm just gonna go with her. I'm gonna let whenever she chooses to kind of come closer, if she does. If not, I'm just gonna start closing the distance. Um, right. So what I've been doing over here is she'll try to pull away and she'll come in with the pressure. And then, so when she comes in with the pressure and gives me a little bit of good walk right here, then I'll break off and go into the grass because that's what she wants to do is go into the grass. So I'm using that as an environmental reward, right? So I'm just going to kind of go back and forth and hopefully she'll come up on the path and come to me. If not, we're going to force it, right? So it's kind of a line, I think, of since I'm on the subject of asking for consent, it's kind of on the line of asking for consent, right? And being like, okay, now that we're here, let's do it. You're freaked out by it. I'll help you get through it, dude. It's no big deal. Once we get through it a little bit, then, and look, so I'm standing still. So what is she going to do? She's going to stand still, right? Good girl. See, I start moving, do a little noise, right? So here, what I'm doing is now that I'm going to come closer, I'm going to take a little bit of the space away, right? So right there, I'm not going to let her go farther than right here. If she wants to go out, she's not going to go farther out. I'm not going to let her. All right? And again, it's not that she's scared of being close to me necessarily, because she lets people pick her up. She lets the fosters pick her up and carry her around. So without freaking out. But I feel like the kind of trust thing is you get close and then you take it off. Get close, take it off. But at some point you have to go, okay, now you just have to deal with it, right? So it's kind of pushing the limits, pushing the boundaries without being pushy. Good girl. Right, so now we got a little bit closer. So now we're up on here. Now that she's on here, we're gonna get rid of that and see how she wants to go into the grass. Good. I'm not gonna ask her to walk right next to me, right? And look, I'll just hold it with one finger. It's no big deal, right? So it's an outside turn. Good girl. Just asking her to follow me. She doesn't have to be right next to me. I don't care about that. Now the big picture, good job. The big ideally, yes. So there she started getting a little fast. There's two reasons I turned right there. One is because I'm getting past that 100-foot spot for the microphone, which is a terrible reason. But two, she was starting to pick up her pace, right? So what we've done is, come on. What we've done is, in the grass, we kind of go kind of pretty free, right? And she doesn't really pull, and she doesn't even pull off when we're in the grass. The only time she does this right here is when we're on the concrete. This is kind of weird, right? Good girl. Okay. Right? So that's all I'm asking is 3 or 4 steps, right? Like she's trying to go into the grass. All I want is 3 or 4 good steps, and then we'll go off in the grass. So this is the environmental reward, right? You want to go through the, we went through the neighborhood last night. Come on. If I just stand still, she's not going to understand what I'm doing, right? So you start super, super small at the beginning. Good girl. And then it gets bigger and bigger, just like when you're working on other stuff, right? Let's see, she wants to go in the grass. I do nothing. I actually probably even gave her some space. Good girl. Let's see about an inside turn. See how that does with her. Good job. There wasn't much of a backup, right? She yielded the space, which she will because that's her, right? This way. But she didn't do any duck down. I was looking to see if there's a little, what do they call crouch? A little duck down. Good job. Let's see, where are we at? 5 days? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I need my fingers. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, today's day 5. So there should still be some nervousness, especially since I had to make her do things. All that other crap. We'll get there, baby. You think she'll take some food? Good job. I could ask for more, right? Good girl. Oh, I asked for too much. I want it to be. I should have gave it to her a little sooner. Because she started to go and didn't do it. That's when I said good girl. I should have gave her 2 steps and let her go. Good job. Think she'll take food? Nope. She don't want no hot dogs. Okay. She's like, I want to go to the other side. So when she goes on that other side, she really wants to go. And then when we get down that way, she wants to go into the neighborhood, which we did yesterday. We went down the neighborhood quarter block. So that's what we're going to do. Let me stop this thing. She's not freaked out by when people go by. We've even had people go by with the shopping cart, and she don't care. All right, so let's go take a break. We're stopped.